thing. Speaking of people who are working outside or, I don't know, anybody that is standing for long periods of time, you might want to watch out for varicose veins. So joining us to tell us more about how we can prevent this is Dr. Hardy with Texas Endovascular. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
Oh, thank you.
So I went to you, not to make it about me, but we're going to. I said, doctor, I think I have some after being pregnant.
Well, that actually is a very common scenario. Varicose veins affect about 20 to 25% of the population at some point in their life. More common in women. Women have had children, and with pregnancy, what happens is the valves and the walls of the veins, we're talking about superficial veins. These are veins that are under the skin but outside the muscle compartment of the leg. There's no external support, so very commonly they become dilated. What happens during pregnancy is the walls and the valves of the veins become softened and weakened, they become more compliant. These long tubes get stretched out and gravity pulls blood in the wrong direction. And once you get it, unfortunately, it keeps getting worse because gravity, unfortunately, always wins. The veins get more and more stretched out, and more veins, like I say, like to come to the party, and you see more and more veins showing up as time goes by.
Well, I want to end this party. So what can I do?
Well, you know, first line treatment is typically compression stockings. Compression stockings, either knee high or sometimes thigh high stockings are required, and also exercise, staying in shape, losing weight, walking minimum of 30 minutes a day. We're talking about continuous walking, like get a dog, walk for 30 minutes a day. What happens is when you get the calf muscle pump going, the calf muscle pump is what actually pumps all the blood and fluid out of your legs. So walking continuously is really the best exercise to prevent venous insufficiency, which varicose veins is a part of.
Oh, that makes me feel better because I take my daughter on walks. So people who are out there though, and they need some extra help, and this isn't working, what can we do then?
Well, you know, after a trial of compression stockings fail to, alleviate the problem, unfortunately, this is a progressive disease. The veins get more and more stretched out as time goes by, so many patients will eventually develop symptoms like leg heaviness, leg fatigue, swelling, skin discoloration. A lot of people get restless leg symptoms where their legs feel real fidgety at night. They go to bed and they just can't rest. Their legs, they may kick the blankets, they may have to go sleep on the couch because they're interrupting, the sleep of their loved ones. Once it gets to be that bad where the symptoms are getting worse, or you get inflammatory skin changes, or sometimes down the road patients even get venous stasis ulcers in very advanced disease stages, that's when treatment comes into play. And fortunately nowadays treatment is something that's very easy to do, done in an office. People come in on their lunch break and we can treat this problem. They get up and go right back to work when we're done.
So no downtime, because that's what I would worry about, especially having a baby.
No downtime. We actually encourage people and actually want them to exercise and walk every day, particularly while they're getting treated.
Okay, now does this affect primarily women, or are men affected?
It affects men as well, runs in families. I've already had my legs treated, runs in my family. I've treated a couple of my male cousins. My father had the problem. Really? It definitely runs in families. Men who get the disease in a significant fashion typically have a family history.
So when should we reach out to you?
Well, when your legs are starting to bother you, where you're having heaviness, fatigue, discomfort, restless leg symptoms, or swelling that's getting worse. A little bit of puffiness in the feet or ankles at the end of the day is pretty common, but when it gets to be more than that, that's when somebody should seek therapy. And you can get compression stockings over the counter, but when it's starting to have symptoms and swelling, that's when you really should have it checked out by somebody who specializes in vascular diseases.
And how do we get in touch with you?
Well, our website, texaseva.com, is a good place to go, or our phone number is 713-575-3686.
All right. Well, doctor, I appreciate you, and thank you for reassuring me that this is something that can be fixed. I mean, it's going to be short season and swimsuit season. I'm already cringing because I have a 6-month-old. I still have to work on this mommy bod, but thank you for making it approachable. So make sure you check it out. We're going to have all of the details over on our website as well. Thanks so much, doctor, and stay tuned. We have plenty of Houston Happens after the break.